Hey guys, what is up? It is time to carry on with the top 10s to start the year off. Everybody likes a good top 10 list to start the year off, right? We have already done the skill class, we have done the mystic class, and now it's time to do the mutant class. So, what I want to do to start off with is a few honorable mentions that didn't quite make my list. They might definitely make your list or somebody else's list, but not quite on mine. So, um, I've got about six. I could have had even more than that because there's a lot that just really close to making that the bottom of this list. But we've got White Mags. White Magneto is fantastic. He's a really good standalone champ. But in my opinion, just his pre-fights alone make him really really valuable. He's one of the champs I don't have that I really wish I could pull. Havoc. Havoc is one I think is kind of making a bit of a resurgence in Battlegrounds, but not quite worthy of my top 10. Sunspot, absolute hits like a truck, but again not a ton of utility, so he's kind of dropped down. Strife, a champ that is absolutely fantastic for the long content. So if you're doing Abyss or Labyrinth of Legends, something along those lines, then he'd be fantastic for that. A bit like Aegon, in my opinion, he's kind of dropped off a little bit in recent months because you don't normally use him maybe for a lot of everyday content, but more for that Everest type stuff. Cable, another one. I really hated leaving him off. I think more than any of the rest, he's the one that probably missed it, probably the closest to this, because I love me some Cable, especially with APOC. In my opinion, really you need to use him. You don't need to make him a horseman. In my opinion, he doesn't really need the horseman, but just to have that synergy to where when you do those heavies, he does those massive degens and he just stacks them and stacks them and stacks them. So he is really really cool. And Toad is a really good champ as well. So he's valuable in a lot of different areas of the game as well. A bit of a new champ, Toad, but a lot of you guys might not have him, but he is quite a really good champ as well. So starting off, I'll try to make this as quick as possible, guys. I'll try to cut down any descriptions of the champs and things like that, because most of you guys know what these different champs are. You just like to watch a good top 10 list. I know I'm the same, but if there's any champs that you want a bit more info out, just drop it in the comments below. But saying that as well, before I start, drop any information in the comments below. Whether you agree, that's great. Drop it in the comments. If you disagree, that's fine as well. Just keep it constructive and put it down in the comments below, and we can have a chat about why you think so and so should be ranked number 1 and so should be ranked number 10, etc. So number 10 is Domino. Now Domino had dropped off my top 10 recently, but with Battlegrounds again, she's been really helpful in Battlegrounds, so I've banged her back on the list. Number 9 is Colossus. He's dropped off in some people's lists, but not in mine. I think he's still extremely valuable. It's just certain things, a lot of his utility is really, really helpful. So Colossus is number 9. Number 8, Namor. He kind of dropped down again, but there's so many nodes recently that there's been a lot of pain in the backside. Terraxes, which if you've got your Namor Awakened in Sig 200, he is super helpful for champs like Terrax. Number 7, Professor X. I really like Professor X still. He's super helpful when it comes to things like reverse controls and all that sort of stuff. So he is number 7. Number 6, Bishop. Now Bishop, in my opinion, is still really helpful. I do a lot of the low to mid Battlegrounds, and he still does quite well for me on defense. Bishop. Number 5, Omega Red. I still think, a Sig 200 Omega Red is can just melt stuff. So if you want to invest, a ton of Sigs in him, then he is definitely worth it. If you want to take Omega Red up to, rank 3 or rank 4 as a 6-star, but you've got to invest those Sig stones in him, or you just can't get the best out of him. Number 4, Red Magneto. Now Magneto, as everyone knows, is just an absolute robot slayer. So he is absolutely magnificent. So number 3, top 3 now, guys, top 3. So number 3 is going to be Archangel. Now I've got my Archangel rank 3, and I didn't think I would ever take him up to rank 3. I thought rank 2 is enough. Now I keep saying I don't think I'll ever take him to rank 4. He won't need rank 4, but it's just great to see those numbers. I know you only kill them just a little bit faster with those neurotoxins, but it's great to see those champions just absolutely melt down. If they bleed and poison, then Archangel is, the best champ in the game practically. Number 2, so the top 2 guys, this might be a bit of a bone of contention. Number 2, I've dropped Apox to number 2. I love Apocalypse. He was my very first rank 4 6-star. I think he is absolutely magnificent. But I've recently pulled Kitty Pryde, and she is quickly swaying me to think that she is quite possibly the best champion in the game. Don't quote me on that, because I haven't done the overall top 10 list yet, but I think Kitty Pryde definitely has an argument to be made for being the best champion in the game. So, what are your guys' thoughts? Is she the best? Is APOC the best? Archangel? Who do you think's the best mutant in the class? So let me know. Drop it in the comments down below. What do you think and why? It's always good to hear other people's feedback is and what they think and why, and what you're using them in to make you think that, all that sort of good stuff. So if you've enjoyed today's video, guys, please hit that like button, drop a comment, subscribe. There's going to be another 3 more of these coming out over the next few days. So make sure you don't miss out. And hit that subscribe, click that bell button, and I hope you guys take care and have a great day.